The company Adidas, they've released a brand new headphone. Now, this is a solar powered headphone, and it's really cool. The model number is the Adidas RPT-02 Sol. It's a new headphone that is in partnership with the Swedish solar technology innovator Exeger. Now, they built this in partnership basically so the headphone can power on its own without not just power but like charge on its own without the reliance on your electricity in your home basically. So now they don't rely on sunshine alone. You can still charge it with artificial light too. Now the way you can juice them up is while using them inside is pretty much without you don't need specifically sunlight to work with the headphone generally. Now the new headphone is going to be well made basically. At least they will put in a little bit of time into tuning it for people to enjoy the way it presents sound. um there are other headphones that have this solar tech. It's not the first one. uh it's not the first one. It's not a unique tech. There is a company called Urbanista. They released their Los Angeles headphone, has this tech, and it came out last year. Similar tech but not necessarily the same in every respect, but it's still similar. The RPT-02 Sol are going to come with a massive 80 hours of battery life. That's if you fully charge it. It will give you 80 hours. Now, with 80 hours, I do not see anybody requiring more battery because that is more than enough. I remember when I used to have a headphone that could do 90 hours from Edifier, and honestly I did not need to charge it back then for a week or more than a week, to be honest. That's really because on a normal day you can never listen to your headphone for 10 straight hours. So the reality of the situation is you wouldn't even need to charge the headphone for well over a week and you'll be good. So I like that. Now, there is no word from the company on how much light exposure would result in a battery charge that is going to fill it up. They didn't say that. They didn't tell you how many hours you need to place it under the sun or maybe be close to your window or somewhere it can charge. They haven't said that, but it's going to be interesting because if you compare it to the Urbanista model that has the same solar tech, it, like they said, it takes 3 hours to get it to be filled up with if you're using the sun directly, and that's without cloudy environment. So it's something that people should really consider and look at. It's something people should really consider and look at. But regardless, I don't think it would take more than 2 hours to fill this up, especially if you have regular sunlight. The Adidas RPT-02 Sol also has a light indicator on the headband that helps you detect the strongest light for the maximum charge. There is also a mobile app that you can use on your Android devices that will tell you the battery status of the headphone, and the splash rating is IPX4, so it's not a fully submergible headphone. Like you can use it to go and swim. It's not an IPX7. I know that might be a bit of a hindrance for some people because they need something that they can use at the pool. They don't want to be restricted to the way they use their headphone in general. But that's the way it is. It has an IPX4 splash and sweat proof resistance feature that should be okay for most people. It won't be the best, but it's going to be okay for a lot of people. Now, the other thing again is that it's built from recycled plastics. That's what the company is saying, that they build it from recycled plastics, and it's going to be costing $240. That's basically the price tag. It's going to be on sale on the 23rd of this month, so all the details for it will be in the description if you want to have a look at it. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys very much next time.